From right here in Washington, D.C., sort of. Donald Trump has until midnight tonight to get his name off the Kennedy Center per a court order. A spirited crowd of onlookers has been assembled for hours, including everyone from members of Congress to multiple local drag queens. The construction crew has been there for hours. The scaffolding has been up for hours. And now that crew appears to be just hanging around. One could think that Donald Trump is trying to do this as late as possible and in as much darkness as possible to lessen the public humiliation. But as you see on your screen there, the Kennedy Center wall lights are on, and so are our cameras. And the clock is ticking. 2 hours to go. And Donald Trump could deface a national cultural institution and make it a monument to himself. And it's worth noting that this case also provides an answer to a question many Americans have been asking. What are Democrats doing to challenge Trump's actions? In this case, it was ex officio Kennedy Center board member and Democratic Congresswoman Joyce Beatty who decided to take the matter to court after her voting rights on the board were stripped. According to the Atlantic, Beatty publicly came forward about the December board vote, saying that she was repeatedly muted when she tried to voice her opposition while attending the meeting virtually. It happened a total of 3 times, she said, before a message appeared on her screen, quote, "You will not be unmuted." Days later, she filed her lawsuit alleging that the board proceedings had violated her rights as an ex officio member and that the name change exceeded the board's statutory authority. Federal judge ruled Congresswoman Beatty was right. In his May 29th ruling in Beatty's favor, Judge Christopher Cooper wrote this: "Congress gave the Kennedy Center its name, and only Congress can change it." Today, Congresswoman Beatty went to see her victory realized.
It sends a message to the American system that our judicial system is not rigged, that we still can believe in justice, and we have justices who will be performed by the rule of law. And that's the greatest victory that I could have today, that the court stood with the law, and they were not intimidated by a president or presidential appointees standing up for something that was not right and that was not lawful.
That ruling underscores a lesson Donald Trump continues to learn. There are limits to what a president can do. And today brought another example of that. CNBC reports that a federal judge in Alexandria, Virginia, extended her block against the Department of Justice implementing an anti-weaponization fund, saying the acting Attorney General Todd Blanche's verbal claim that the fund was not going forward was an insufficient guarantee.
Good.
Congresswoman Joyce Beatty is on site at the Kennedy Center, and she joins us now. Congresswoman, I can see that broad smile on your face as you feel you're on the verge of legal victory here. Tell us what you're seeing right now.
Well, right now, there are hundreds of people who've been standing out here all day with me. We came earlier after we had a victorious response from
let's see, some, maybe not hundreds.
Our stay in not siding with Donald Trump. He filed again into the district circuit courts, where a 3-panel judge, 2 appointed by President Barack Obama and 1 by President Donald Trump, unanimously decided in our favor, and thus, in just a few minutes, we will remove the name Donald Trump from the John F. Kennedy Center. And it's all about the rule of law. It was standing up for all of the performers, for the workers here. And let me just tell you, Jonathan, the workers have come over, whether they work behind the scenes in the cafeteria, taking tickets, security, they have all been so very thankful because they want to make sure that they keep their jobs.
Congresswoman, we've got a video next to you showing the workers and the scaffolding, and off in the lower left corner, we do see some people. How many people are out there waiting to personally witness the removal of Donald Trump's name?
There's hundreds of people on both sides of the entrance to the center. There are police officers there trying to keep people on the sidewalk because there's so many people. They're spilling over into the driveway, and they're patient. They're excited. They're grateful. And here's the biggest thing for me: is providing hope, and it's also restoring justice.